They are fantastic swimmers and can hold their breath underwater for up to 20 minutes. They're small and can eat 1/3 of their weight every day. Dale Gienow from WildNorth is here with more about the tiny rodent known as the muskrat. Good morning, Dale.
Good morning, Corey.
So do we have muskrats here in Edmonton?
We sure do, yeah. They're pretty common residents that like to inhabit our stormwater facilities. So those city ponds that we find within our communities are teeming with muskrats here in Edmonton.
Okay, so in those areas, are they found anywhere else in and around the city?
Well, they live in water, so anywhere where there's close proximity to water, so we can find them along the riverbanks of the North Saskatchewan, and yeah, basically anywhere where there's water, where they can dive down deep to eat the aquatic plants they love to feed on.
Okay, and they kind of look like little miniature beavers. Are they related?
They do look like mini beavers. Yeah, they're distantly related. They're actually more closely related to voles and mice, believe it or not. But they do look like beavers, right down to a flattish tail, although configured the other way, but a little bit on the flat side. And yeah, some similar habits.
They're pretty cute there. Will they damage things like trees or anything on our property like a beaver would?
No, not in the same way. So we don't have to worry about them taking down our favorite trees. We don't have to worry about protecting those from muskrats. On occasion, you might get an overzealous muskrat make its way into your garden because they do eat mostly plants. So a little small fence or something to protect your gardens, not a bad idea if you're living right abutting against the water.
Okay, so protecting our gardens, but what about people and pets? Are they a risk at all?
Not at all. Okay. I mean, feisty little creatures have cornered, but no, we don't have to worry about our pets or anything like that. So enjoy them. They're really cool, enigmatic little creatures to see swimming around our local stormwater facilities.
Okay, and if we do find one and maybe it's injured, what do we do?
Yeah, so typically these guys will sometimes find themselves in window wells. So at nighttime when they're traveling along our houses to stay safe from nighttime predators, they fall into our window wells. So keep your eye in those because that's where we get most of them from. You can give us a call. We'll give you some advice on how to get them out of those window wells so they can get back into the water. And of course, during this time of year also, we get a few displaced ones. We're actually housing 2 at WildNorth right now over the winter until the ice melts and we can get them back where they belong.
Okay, so tell us about those 2 that you guys have right now down at WildNorth. What was their situation?
So sometimes they have territorial disputes with other muskrats or something environmental happens and they get kind of locked out of their water system. So they actually make little lodges, kind of like mini lodges, a bit like a beaver, out of cattails and bulrushes. And sometimes those get flattened and they get frozen over when they're out foraging about. So these ones got some frostbitten tails, and they literally got frozen out of their homes. Oh, no. So we have to wait for that ice to go before we can get them back.
And then will they return pretty seamlessly back into nature?
Yeah, they should. And then, you know, these guys in particular, you know, there's usually 2 found together in lodges. So they probably have mates there that are probably missing them over the winter. So they'll be happy to be reunited and have them back. And they're very prolific. They have big families, sometimes 2 litters a year, 6 to 8 babies. So lots of them around. And yeah, they'll be happy to get back with their families for sure.
Oh, they're going to have quite the story to tell about their vacation at Wildlife North. So yeah, thank you so much.
They're eating well, that's for sure.
That's good. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Dale.
Thanks, Corey. Much appreciated.
If you have any wildlife questions or concerns, visit wildnorth.ca.